Welcome to Transforming the Toddler Years, a Core 4 parenting podcast blending soul and science-based strategies to empower pandemic moms like you, raising kindergarten-ready kids. I'm Cara Tyrrell, your host, a lifetime lover of littles, girl mom, early childhood educator, and conscious parenting coach who truly believes that how we connect and collaborate with our kids in the first 5 years is how we raise world-ready kids who will change this world. Welcome back to the Transforming the Toddler Years podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by you. Sometimes I get ready to go do an episode and I'm thinking to myself, what should I talk about today? What's really relevant right now for moms and dads and toddlers and teachers? And then I go, wait. I have a tool for this because I need you to be telling me what you want to hear. So I go to a form called the Share With Us form, and there it is. Your words, your needs, your wins, your struggles. So today I am tackling self-regulation, which is a theme that keeps coming up in these submissions. Oh, and did you know that if you go fill out this form, you are automatically entered into our monthly giveaway. And at the end of every month, one of you will win a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me. So go do it. The link is in the bio and all kinds of good will come from it. Your topic will probably find its way to the show and so many other toddler parents will benefit. So today, that piece of emotional regulation, it's one of my top 5 executive functioning strategies for success that I believe kids need to be practicing and working towards a mini mastery of to be successful in school and life. But right now we are finding, especially as our COVID generation re-enter the world in a way that they were never really part of before, with consistency and all those new social interpersonal triggers with navigating other people their own age, really. We're finding kids are 0 to 60 more than they were before. They just don't have that level of self-awareness to feel the feeling. Oh, recognize the feeling. I have felt this before. And then having learned those scaffolded strategies to, when I feel this way, something that helps me calm down is. This is our big job right now, mamas and daddies. This is it. It's not changing behavior. It's not modifying. It's not judging the crying. It's not walking away. We've got to get in the trenches with the kids. In deep. Connect deeply. Allow the emotions to be coming out however they're coming out. And then, in the other times of your day, where you don't have a tantruming child, you don't have a screaming child, you don't have a dysregulated, overwhelmed child, you have a kiddo who's just okay. You are the key. You are the model. You need to start modeling what regulation sounds like and feels like in all your different ways. What do I mean by this? During a calm time during the day, everyone's doing their thing. It's all good. Say out loud, I'm feeling really good right now. We're all getting along. My words are calm. Your words are calm. That was really a fun game we just played. I asked you to put your backpack away and you did. Ooh, this feels really good right now. And now associate a color. I'm feeling green. Green is my good color. Everything feels like it's just going okay. You are the model. We cannot expect our kids to start that self-reflection piece of awareness unless we teach them how. And the truth is that your kids had limited opportunity to practice this with people of all ages, with triggers of all kinds, in all places and all spaces. And so it is overwhelming for them. Model the green. Now, here's what's even more important. When you get triggered, when you are slightly agitated, and it's frustrating, and they've been poking you and requesting things over and over, and you've held your patience as long as you can, and you can feel it, right? It's a feeling. You're about to snap. Right there. Practice your level of self-awareness and stop and narrate it out loud for your kiddos. I can feel my body tensing up right now. Look, my hands have become fists because I'm so frustrated. I'm trying really hard to stay in control, but I can feel how I could use some really unkind words right now, and I'm trying hard not to. I feel like I'm in the yellow. Green feels really good. Yellow doesn't feel as good. How can I help myself go back to green? You're talking to your kids, but you're not. You're talking to the room at large. You're almost even talking to yourself, but they're listening and they're watching and they're absorbing, and they are starting to learn that that is a neural pathway process that they can follow too when they feel those things. So say you do lose it. Okay. Happens, right? It's okay. It really is. Human people go through a myriad of emotions, and sometimes we manage them well, and sometimes we don't. Also something you can say to your kids. Say you've lost it. Now you're on the other side. It's okay. You're done. You're ready to repair. And in the repair, you want to go back. Postcast, I like to call it. When I was yelling, I was completely out of control. I heard the words coming out of my mouth and I thought, really, is that me saying those? I heard how loud my voice was and I thought, oh my gosh, that's not a fair way to communicate. I felt my body moving in ways that I didn't want to be in that way. I wanted to feel different. It doesn't feel good to lose control. I was so red. Red is my color when I'm out of control. And I am sorry that I had to share that with you. But you know what? All people feel different emotions. Thank you for helping me get back to green. Thank you. Include your children in your human experience. Because honestly, it is the only way. It is the only consistent strategy that helps them understand their human experience. And the entire process can only happen, can only work if you are grounded in the core 4 connectors with your kids. It's the relationship with your little people that allows you to trust them enough to say, I was wrong. I was out of control, and that is not a way that feels good to me, and I don't want to go there if I can help it. Next time I feel that yellow and I'm about to snap, what am I going to do? Do you have any ideas of what could help calm me down before I start yelling? Ask your children. They are brilliant little creatures. They have ideas. They want to be heard. They want you to hear them. And every single time you have an interaction like that, here's what happens. The trust between you grows. The respect between you grows. The understanding that you will tell each other the truth, even if it's hard, grows. And that happens through real, raw, honest, vulnerable communication. You are not meant to be a perfect human. You are not meant to be a perfect parent. If that is how you feel like you're going to help your child best, you're actually setting them up to feel like that's who they need to be too. And that's not who you want to raise. You want to raise someone who is kind and compassionate and open and vulnerable and willing to be themselves, even if in the moment it's not their best self, because they have the skills to go back and own it and say, whoo, that was not my best minute. I'm going to work really hard next time to do it differently. So what's the key to helping your child navigate those big emotions that right now have them just wallowing into 0 to 60 meltdowns and tantrums? Your humanness, your connection, your words, your modeling, your teaching. And if you try the colors, let me know. Because I can pretty much guarantee that if you're consistent with attaching your emotions to a color that you were feeling, your toddlers will come up to you at some point and say, Mommy, I'm feeling really yellow right now. Or after a big meltdown, I was in the red, wasn't I? This is where the big work happens. Thank you for being you. Thank you for listening to podcasts on how to better connect so that you can teach your children the skills they need to succeed in school and life. Stay mindful and proactive until the next episode of Transforming the Toddler Years.